6 of them shit.
He's got some space here.
Straight pulling at the back.
Hey, bro.
Yo, live.
You lied. Don't say no names and don't talk about no practice.
Taken the early lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Let me get her car.
Nah, it's like the first question they ask. Wait, what is that shit called, T?
No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time.
Just look up the story. Yeah.
And that one will bounce
I'm
out
about
of
to
the
watch
back
that.
of the
How you
end
find
zone.
it?
So we will start here at the 25.
Yeah, it's a 44 minutes and 47 seconds.
46.
Does this show like actual videos of shooting and shit?
No pictures, my nigga.
Pictures, what the fuck? I'm looking, I can watch a video right now.
Nah,
I'm watching a video right now.
Lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
already.
But it's different though.
Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to take it. This is taken in. It's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it.
Everybody mute Mike. Everybody shut the fuck up.
Well, who watching porn?
They'll take it.
What?
It's Jamal.
Jamal. Just cause, right?
Exactly. You know, Albert always gotta do that extra shit. Albert, you shoot blinks, nigga.
Wait, what you mean
Albert
by
shoot
shooting
blinks.
blinks? Like when he nothing come out?
Something like that, yeah. When nothing hurt.
They'll run for the first time.
I mute your mic so I can.
Lane there and closed up quickly as he stopped.
I'm not rewinding shit, bro.
Right
Right now I'm at the part when they Lil Mark was killed at the bus stop 2014. Yeah, so shut up, bro.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And he goes down. It's a Patriots.
What is 051, bro?
CD, you know, so
Probably a fucking area code or like buildings.
well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And they decided to go with the safety blitz there. And look, if that gets picked up, quarterback really has the advantage then because he'll have more time to throw the football and some wide open space. But when it doesn't, that's a guy that gets a free run into the backfield. And oftentimes, the QB ends up on his backside as he did there.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays
That dude sounds sketchy though, bro.
when they do that, they want
Bro, niggas is saying that he sacrificed
Remember
him.
that story you told me the other day?
Yeah, that's
Word.
a fact, bro.
When you was talking about when you the last time you beat your meat, you was like, "Bro, what the fuck am I doing?"
Nah, you saying that on the fucking live is crazy. Him saying that on the live is ridiculous.
Wait, Eddie, you said what are you doing? What you
No.
doing?
What am I doing myself?
I never said that, bro. I probably thought it.
Yo, you admitted to beating me is crazy, yo.
And then the crazy thing happened.
Nah, not to that. I always got valid videos. I know. I can name the top 5 right now.
Wait, what? What?
If y'all really want to talk about it, we can talk about it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Get back.
What website you be on, bro?
Pornhub, X videos, Twitter porn. Twitter porn is different.
Wait, you said Twitter porn?
Twitter porn is different. I'm not gonna lie to you. On God. On God, Twitter porn is different.
Wait,
What about X and XX?
Yeah, I watch X and XX because Pornhub they only
X and
got
X-
subscribers people now.
You said what?
X and XX. I used to watch that when I was little.
Pornhub only got the like the famous amount of people in there now. Yeah, Eddie, you watch MILFs?
Yo, T, what you used to watch?
Yeah, it depends.
Like who's?
T, what you used to watch?
Huh?
Who's your favorite person?
So, no, recording me is crazy.
No, because with Nard just asked Pete, that shit just caught me off guard. And who your favorite porn star?
Oh, my favorite, it'd probably be Veronica Rodriguez or Tiana Trump.
I'll be saying Albert. Yeah, you said
Veronica
oh
Rodriguez.
yeah, I got that on record. Evan say some dumb shit, bitch.
Listen,
I got that shit too. Veronica Rodriguez.
Yo, bro, Cheddar Bob.
I think you only tune in that bad, but
I'm tuned in already. Alright, everybody shut up. Everybody shut up. But now,
They'll have a first down past the 40.
and that's a fact though, because that I don't give a fuck. Lil Durk shut that nigga up. I don't give a fuck. Probably not shut him up, but
bro, don't mute your mic, bro. If I ask you questions, I'm gonna need you to be here.
That's a fact, bro.
They talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them.
What points I used to watch, bro? Tell me the site, bro, at least. You know what? Come on,
Mississippi State man Chris
can you tell me what's that? Because you're the one that put me on the, you're the one that put me on the Annalisa or whatever that is.
Lisa Ann?
Yeah, her.
Wow, dude.
Then you want to tell me the shit that she died.
They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get
Damn, I'm
Wait,
in a box.
what is Little Bibby? Isn't he never be my brother's?
chance to win again this week.
He beat it. Alright, stop acting question now. Come on.
First and second.
Damn, LA
disaster.
Roger number 9.
Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Flush to his right. And that one complete to Key.
You ain't gonna
I
hear
scored
about
for
that.
that.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Oh my god.
Patriot touchdown.
Oh, so they already was trying to start that bitch already.
And the Patriots add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your side? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Nah, I hope that's not that nigga deep ass voice that's gonna do this whole narration. Nigga just was like the story of the get back game.
Alright, stop talking now.
Right.
Come on.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Yo, come on, man. How you expect to lock in?
Nothing already as they come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes flushed out right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Bitch had uneven arms.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
Fuck, I just
They'll
cracked my
have 2
phone.
remaining as we step aside here.
Lay off that cereal, boy. You picking up some pounds.
Following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Lay off whatever you're eating, fat fuck.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Yo, T, a lot of self-snitching, bro. I ain't what the dude who did it, but he doesn't want to be on camera. Yo, T, what if somebody did that shit to you?
That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
You killing that nigga or what, bitch? That ass.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Chiefs, nothing.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
DeAndre Pope, Jermaine.
44 on his first punt.
Yo, let's try out for the 2K League Combine.
And good hustle here as this is
We ain't got nothing else to do.
right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with
Hello?
that effort. You know who else is
That has
gonna
it.
be happy? His defense.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
If you was getting jumped, and I was there, I'd probably watch.
Yo, that's some real disrespect.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive.
They're
really
steady
captured the
coming, bro.
momentum, haven't they?
They've taken
More LA Capone too. They got Savage down
not
like
just
go
give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because
they took the picture of the car.
Creating that distance between them and their opponent.
That little dirt, so his cousin knew them. That nigga lost.
They're taking their spirit away from him too.
And now they're just looking to add to that.
I was just about to ask what Nisky looked like until he just
It's
sent me a
Harris.
picture.
And just not a ton of room to
Bro,
work
the
with.
nigga
They'll
that
get
pulled
into the
up was
15
ass,
for a gain
bro.
of 2.
Niggas saying smoking
Maybe a
news
pickup
to
of
me,
a
bro.
couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Third down.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Looks for one,
That's
but
a
it's
pick, bro.
It's the Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back.
They call that
to
nigga
think to
Chino
himself,
Burger, bro.
I probably should have just dropped it and saved the
Get ass
yardage.
kid.
It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's good. And Chiefs. Sammy Watkins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we put
These
ourselves in
ads is
position
killing me.
to start making a comeback.
I thought my shit was running too.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Damn, bro, they showed the picture of the car crash.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
Why didn't you block him? You ran right past him. You block him, we're going for 6. Literally. I can't play this fucking game.
Because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They fake the give. Newton. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum,
no adjustments.
He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
That's a good fucking work, bro.
Intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now you got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. That's going to get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues.
Can't get right, kill big, eh?
More ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Edwards-Helaire. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
Yo, I'm at that shit right now, T. T-Roy already, they said T-Roy outside the store and shot me dead, bro.
When you're running back in the NFL and Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength.
Who was T-Roy, bro?
Yards for you when necessary.
Oh. That's where he got V-Roy from?
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Butker now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
T-Roy O-Block, yeah, they just...
Alright, so T, since you know so much, how did O-Block get their name?
Yo, can I watch this?
Now as he sends this one away. And this will not
You fucking know so much, bro. Fuck.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this was would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines, telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
My fucking box like fucking fish.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
Yo, bro.
Big play there.
T, I'm at the park. Man, nigga, King Brown was crying in the cell.
Say that initially, they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I'm sure at times James White gets frustrated because he might want to carry the ball a little bit more, but when you catch it like that, That's how teams are going to use you. The majority of his snaps may come on passing downs because he can create big plays downfield. Second on the team in catches in 2019.
Like
he led his squad in 2018.
Yeah, low key.
On first down, Newton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Yeah, these niggas look so ass in pictures. Like, you wouldn't think these niggas have bodies,
It has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Hell yeah, that's exactly where I'm at, bro. What the fuck? Nigga said, is he dead?
Cam on the option. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
And goal at the Chiefs' 8-yard line.
You have a 2-year-old son. The fuck is that?
To throw is Newton. A throw right side caught by Keene. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4.
Yo, what the fuck, T?
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception
last
drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that.
Yo, T, I'm at that part. What's up with you, bro?
Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half.
Buka said,
Yo, Buka, that's another one.
You on my phone or something, bro?
What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves
Kills,
in
however, setback will come. 5-0
scrambling, saying we want to preserve
from
this
prison.
for the final moments of this
Second
second quarter.
10,000. Damn.
I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
You watching it too?
Damn, T really got caught.
Me and T gotta be at the same part, man.
This nigga being dumb so fast, and I didn't know he was acting like this.
Who? Doug?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. That's why his shit got murked.
That fucking Glock with the diggle in it jammed on him.
Nah, yeah, he said some real nigga shit though one time, bro. He said if he caught one of his ops and it was like with kids.
With their kids, they wouldn't let him out.
Yeah. That's some real nigga shit, bro.
Yeah, he was like, I let a lot of niggas slide. Cause they was with their kids, yada yada, blase blase.
Time quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Wait, what the? He died coming out of jail?
In this situation, that they decided to take a shot.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Get that gun real.
Dead ass, I'm at this.
Who killed 600? And promise her real.
Spot him, got him.
Y'all don't know
Spot him, got him. Isn't that a rapper?
Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Who?
12 seconds left. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Get back game was in full effect. Duke, O'Block, Geese, O'Block,
AC, O'Block,
Let's go. Get up and go. Get up and go. Please get up and go. Fuck you, man. Bounce. Alright, we're gonna get 3. I get 3 right here.
Intercepted by the Patriots. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock.
How's he tackling?
Nah, yeah, these GD niggas definitely is up in the score, bro.
As that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2.
I'm at the part where they caught that nigga Jammo in traffic.
After this, you're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Super Bowl champs trailing here, but they will get the ball first to begin quarter number 3. And that one
headshot came with
back of the end zone, so we will start here.
That nigga Poppy.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this?
These niggas is real life murderers, bro.
Is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the areas to clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get
This nigga said on phone and why killing the nigga feel like sex, bro. That shit was too regular.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Please found him, nigga.
Team, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard
I know he mad right now. I just baited the fuck out of him.
Yo, them people were legit on the hit. You see all them niggas, shit?
I took a big ass chance, bro. If y'all would have seen the dumb shot,
Dude, okay.
Bro, that Poppy nigga they killed looked so fucking ass, bro.
Duke with his mom. What's that for? He about to go to jail?
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by the
Yeah, I saw that and jumped out the car, right?
Damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Look at you niggas, bro. It's gonna be a cold ass summer.
They go back to Harris, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Newton. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Newton on 3rd down. Past the 20. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
E-Dog on 23
14. Patriots. Damian Harris, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for one team. Because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this period. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Edwards-Helaire on the counter. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. Got an open man, it's Pringle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
You really cannot be lacking, bro. Because it's not
at the 47-yard line.
Now Williams. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. The 20, 10, and he takes this one back.
I had to take a break from that shit. That shit was
Patriot defense has a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, winding that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet,
I was dead ass. Oh, this dude about to knock out.
I think he'll get a chance to play before this one is over. Now
every time I blink, that shit was earned. So you know what that fucking means.
Hence the score, Patriots 34.
I'm about to finish 30 minutes. That's what I'm at.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And yo, bro, they get disrespectful as fuck.
This nigga voice got it.
KC offense
she is
ready for their next drive. And last time,
I'll be in the retarded, boy.
Pick six, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in.
Good job.
All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. On this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have
She let me
take advantage of it. Defense makes a good play too.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 1.
Shorty let the touch, I know you love my love, loving it love. Shorty wanna I like that. She know I like that.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this.
Not hasty.
But the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
He's still bushing now.
Nah, they set being called EBT is crazy.
Now on 1st down.
Dead ass.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to kick it away. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Nah, going for it is crazy, bro. What's this one?
Nah, I can't even being sarcastic
They're
about
going
it.
to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's
Yeah, these niggas be wilding on the internet.
Oh, God. They don't give no fuck.
Looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
Yeah, they said they called him can't get up.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
Who was up?
Off play action. Newton. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble.
We're at the part where King Von live streaming.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Harris. And some room to roam now. 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Newton. This is White on the screen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
3rd and 2, Newton. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
24-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that lead will move from 20 up now to 23. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Mahomes. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Lawrence Guy in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very
they did that shit at a funeral,
They've kept
bro.
him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Oh, God.
Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. That's caught inside the 20. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back, they can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Kelsey, was the intended target, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big first down, he's the guy to turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing.
Them niggas, I'm watching like clips, bro. Them niggas is moving, bro. Like these niggas is, yo, bro. You think these niggas track stars, bro?
A give to Harris. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. And they take a knee. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Pats, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yo, Tub.
Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you wasn't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, her she was made that she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, well, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of the bait. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase. hard times, but I never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Nah. It's cool. Don't play with it, baby. Say so what you gonna do with it? Stop playing with it. No. If you gonna do it, you don't play with it, baby. Exactly. Yeah. You built like that.
I heard the flare gun. I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one to see it in my face.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western Pennsylvania and Heinz Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Houston Texans. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. With about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down at the 30.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Watson off play action. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
There's a good reception there by Will Fuller. And if you're looking for breakout players in 2020, he's a big-time candidate for it because he has a rapport with Deshaun Watson. And now with DeAndre Hopkins no longer in Houston, he could be their top receiver.
Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
Will Fuller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
The extra point.
Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Texans 7, Steelers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Haskins out of the gun. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. A good pickup there at 22.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Haskins. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Now, the intended receiver out of the backfield was Jalen Samuels, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Samuels. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Haskins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
For the field goal, a 59-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. From the gun, here's Watson. Flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
No gain on the play.
Throwing on third down, Watson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Hilliard. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Dontrell Hilliard, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans push further out in front. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Texans 14, Steelers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. Looking to throw, Haskins. Past the 20. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll be taken down inside the 15. And to make matters worse, a flag is down as well. Yeah, this is going to put him back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Now it's Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 10-yard line.
Here's Hilliard. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. A shotgun snap for Watson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Haskins looking to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. And this one, they help force another incompletion.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Haskins. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I've given him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Up next on the
That's a
list
good
at
way
number
to start
7
the
is
drive.
Tyjon
17
High
yards and a first
High
down.
School. His team went 44-0. So that's not too bad.
Haskins.
In 2015, he got 45 passes for 1,100
And
yards.
it's going to wind up incomplete.
Also
However, we
contributed
do have a
237
flag
unanswered
down.
yards and had
Let's
an
check in with
interception
our
and 2
referee.
pass breakups on the defensive side. He was a first-team All-Nevada selection and was viewed as the best overall player in the entire state. He was originally committed to Ohio State, but he put his commitment and
now Haskins on
he
first
appeared in all
down.
12 games as a true freshman in
And he was
2017.
hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Before he opted to transfer. He announced that he'd be heading to
From the
Oregon
24,
State.
they'll
Now,
go
he didn't
again
have
on
to have a
2nd and 10.
season, so he suited up for the Beavers in 2019. He had 18 catches for over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns, and also ran the ball 8 times for 70 yards and a touchdown.
Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And not much. Maybe a
75
yard
rushing
down
yards.
to the 23.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly
Number 6
comes
on
up,
this
that's
list is
instinct.
Trayvon.
Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Brandon Dunn drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll get the lead down to 5. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, and maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
They'll fake the handoff. Now
He signed with the
Watson.
New England Patriots at the age of 3 Thus, in September, he was paid by the team during the final roster test.
Now the
He didn't get
Steelers use
picked
the
up by any
second
team
of
for a practice
3
squad.
timeouts. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken under 4. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
There's a familiar sight. J.J. Watt with the sack, and he's absolutely a force of nature when he's on the field. Unfortunately, he's only played more than 8 games once in the last 4 seasons. But when he plays full-time, he ends up being in the running every time for an NFL Defensive Player of the Year, an award he's won 3 times in the past.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Haskins. Flushed out right. Completion here to Claypool. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 yards on the play. First down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's a rare 2-miss ball game for him now. Normally one of the more dependable guys you're going to find around.
Very unlike him. One of the better kickers in the NFL. And I don't think there's anything wrong with him physically or mechanically. He's just having one of those games.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. But an extra time sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
As a senior at Oak Ridge High School, Higgins caught 68 passes for over 1,000 yards with 18 receiving touchdowns. Also, Higgins caught 68 passes for over 1,000 yards with 18 receiving touchdowns.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal drive.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL,
during his sophomore season, he was named second team all
inside for him.
Yeah, they were counting on that going to the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
He set stepped it up his junior year as he was named first team all. He finished with exactly 59 catches again, but ended 12 for 3 and 13 receiving touchdowns. He became the first player in Clemson history to have back-to-back seasons with 10 receiving touchdowns. He finished his Clemson career number 17 all-time in receptions, number 8 in receiving yards, but is currently tied with Sammy Watkins in the offense for the most receiving touchdowns.
The tackle is made at the Texans 38. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run again with Samuels on first down. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action. Haskins. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Operating from the gun, Haskins throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute bloater out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy, because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Fuller brings it in over the middle. 11 yards there, first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Faking the give, now Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, his 2nd touchdown. And the Texans have retaken the lead.
Hard to believe that arm strength was enough.
Up top and blocked it. Might be the best defense Orlando's played all year. Of multiple drawing kicks, they were there. Yeah, Vucevic is going to score that one. Because there is no point guard available for Orlando. I worked on my handle, but I'd much rather Baron Davis have it. Oh my goodness. That is a size mismatch. They want to repost him now with a shot clock at 5. And there's the weak side. Andrew Wiggins And the jumper is starting to fall a little bit more for him. He's got 10 already tonight. And Terrence Ross is getting order only 8 points here in the second so far.
A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
What's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt.
The 40% shooting.
Second and 6, just inside
Just
the
keep getting it to that guy. Curry.
A quick pass out to Juju. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Nice step to the line of scrimmage. Getting there in the completion, 2nd and 10.
It's a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They picked him off. Yeah, would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. Throwing again, here's Haskins. And he calls for inside the 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. He's going to do it. This 3rd quarter of action. After this is the NFL. And it's on EA Sports. He's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Vance McDonald, 26 yards. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. He's got it. This is indeed after the touchdown. He brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They will be looking to answer the touchdown that the defense just surrendered. So a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to can't get rid of it. He's taken it. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Watson, play action. Eluding the pressure line. He's going to take off with it.
This fucking game sucks, bro.
That's an explosive play. A really explosive play. It gets wiped out, and that destroys the penalty.
It's Watson. He's got a man, complete. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On 1st and 10, Watson. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and he took the ball off course.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense. We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down Texans. Watson hooking up with Cooks. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would come.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. On the return, Dontrell Hilliard. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right.
Hurry for the corner.
Oh, he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well executed, 22-yard gain. Now a pass hard downfield. And they're going to be setting down around the 15-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. First down to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Nice work to get 7 out of it, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second down and 3, ball in the 7. Now Watson. Screen play, Johnson. And they'll be driven back here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Watson now to throw. It's clean. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. We welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans draw a bit closer. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recovered it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
On first down. Samuels, and he'll take this one down to the 36. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Haskins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Here we go with Haskins. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Only a yard that time.
I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. Your friend smart, but my boy's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool, I don't know what would help. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Getting triumphant, look, let's bump it. Don't mind me seizing the moment, energy up my body burning. Yeah, my stomach keep on turning, stop moving, I can't control it. On my last breath and I can't hold it. You gotta give it all I got. This for the ones that think I'm joking. Just for real, lightweight bust off half a. Yeah, I'm sweating, babe. Must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels, but damn, I'm trying to find out. Say I got sex appeal. I think it's cause I work out. Gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split, we on shot for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the
Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat in the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like I'm bearing a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You was scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Picked thoughts on you, a cheater, run up there and there in the scene. And I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hell.